Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I felt called to come do a reading about what's coming in for love for you by Christmas. I've been feeling called to do this reading for a few days. I know that it's Halloween, like next week. So I've kind of been like, anytime I felt called to do this reading, I was kind of like, Spirit, it's Halloween next week. Let's calm down. But again, I was sitting here meditating on the energy and I kept hearing Christmas. So I wanted to do, or the holidays, whatever it is you celebrate. And anyway, so we're going to do a reading about what will be coming towards you by Christmas. Again, my guides are urging me to do this reading. So if you're feeling called to stay and listen, that's an indication that there is a message here for you. Your higher self, is guiding you towards. I am going to be using a Christmas deck for... Interesting. I'm being called to get another deck. So I am going to be using Christmas Tarot, or this Christmas Yuletide Tarot, I think it's called. Somebody bought it for me. Thank you so much. I love Christmas. I already thanked you, but Christmas is my favorite, so I was very excited to get that. So it's Yule. It's Yuletide Tarot. So I'm feeling called to get you one of these Yule Oracle cards from Seasons of the Witch, Christmas, and then we'll get this deck. So let's see, we'll just get one card maybe. We do have Perseverance on the bottom. Stay in thy power, dear child. So, and listen, I'm hearing a lot of things. Perseverance, don't give up. 26, which is like High Priestess and Lover's energy. And then they equal 8, which is the energy of strength. So it could be a love connection or a divine love connection that you have had to trust your intuition about. So let's see what's coming. What is coming towards you by Christmas? Or what is this? What do we need to know about what's coming towards you around Christmas? We have Squirrel Medicine. Pitter patter, plan ahead, keep silent your path's desire. No eyes or ears shall see you coming, a well-deserved reveal. And again, I feel like it's something you've had to trust your intuition about. The fact that it says keep silent your path's desire is telling me it's 35, which equals 8. So we have 8, 8. Interesting. But one thing I was hearing is, if you are manifesting, I was hearing divine union. So if you're someone who's like a counterpart who's manifesting this, there's something about, not telling people about it. So maybe you have some people in your life who have opinions on your love life or have opinions on your love connection. This is going to be a love reading. But yeah, let's see what comes out. We have Mistletoe. What dreams may come from the borrowing of ivy held tight within the womb, a calling in of sorts, a spell from above, holy holly. Number 22. Fertility, protection, spark of ideas. I just want to see what this is. So a seed that you've been sowing is going to come into fruition. Perhaps you wonder if if this manifestation or seed is worthy, or if things will work out. Don't worry about this now. Pulling this card is a confirmation you are on the right path. Small steps. So very interesting. And that squirrel card, something you have been working towards, something that you've intuitively known is coming, you know, you'll see come into fruition by Christmas. Very interesting. Mistletoe is also the energy of, you know, kissing. So that's really interesting. So let's get some confirmation about what's coming in towards you, my friend. Where do I want to put this? We have shift, changes, energetic shifts. So something will be shifting in your love life. Beautiful. And it's a long-lasting shift. So with the legacy card, the long-lasting shift, the long-lasting changes, it talks about, you know, something that will change for generations to come. So you could have, you know, been breaking generational cycles is what I'm hearing. Especially if you're a counterpart and you and your person both have, you know, childhood wounding, but we'll keep going. We have a fresh start coming. Beautiful. Starting from square one is what it says. So a restart. That's so interesting. And we have fight for it. And what was the bottom card on this deck was perseverance. So something you've been manifesting is coming in. Something you've been fighting for. Something you've been believing in. You know, against all hope. Christmas miracle. Anyway. We have words of affirmation, showing care with words, speaking with love. And there's this energy of someone sitting here with, it looks like they have a book of what they've written. It's a masculine, not talking about gender. And they're telling this person right here, you are amazing. So someone's going to be saying something to you, you know, or you could have been manifesting a more compassionate connection, a more compassionate partner. Interesting. So what is coming in by Christmas? Let's look at what's coming towards you by Christmas. It doesn't mean it'll take until Christmas. I just want to, something that we have external, outside your control, external influences. So it's a manifestation. It's something where there's been external influences getting in the way. And remember that squirrel card. And it said, don't talk to anybody about your desires. I'm not saying don't talk to anyone about your desires, but it could have been that you had other people's opinions about this. Like you could be trying to manifest someone who your friends, you know, I'm hearing divine love connection, but anyway, or like divine counterparts, but someone that your friends, a situation that your friends don't understand why you would want it back or why you still have ties with this person. And we have a mindset change outlook, mental attitude, clear mentality. So it feels like, I just said it might not take until Christmas, and we have this month here. So for some of you, this month within weeks, it could be that, you know, the universe is telling you, if you want this manifestation to come in, then you need to change your outlook now. Like you could be someone who's struggling to believe in your manifestations. You could feel like giving up. And this could be a message for you with these two cards here. I kind of want to keep them together. That you need to change your outlook on the external influences of this, or stop letting people, you know, rain on your manifestation parade or whatever. And maybe, you know, that will help shift the energy by Christmas. So if you are someone who's letting external things outside your control kind of get you down, there's an energy of shifting your mindset. We have update, message, communication. And what did I say about that card? I said it looks like somebody's sitting there with a book or a letter that they've written, reading it out to the feminine. You are amazing. And we have message and communication coming in. Oh, no way. I was hearing divine love connection. And look, we have so interesting. We have a breakup here, and we have yin and yang, balance, harmony, duality, and breakthrough. So there's I'm telling you, I was hearing divine connection. I was hearing you're someone who's, you know, when you are a counterpart, it's so easy to be affected by outside influences, by other people's opinions, because only the people who are counterparts understand the counterpart journey. Other people will push it down. They'll tell you that you're crazy. They'll tell you it's a bunch of crap. You know, some people lose their friends over it. I mean, it's a hard journey. Anyway, so it looks to me like someone you have you're in separation from, who you resonate with as being, you know, the yin to your yang. You could feel that counterpart connection. It looks, remember when I said the masculine and the feminine, and the masculine sitting, I know I've already said it, is sitting there. You are amazing. We have communication and incomparable, beyond compare, unmatched. So it's like someone, you know, communicating that nobody else compares to you. And again, you could have been manifesting this for quite a while. So we have soft life, slow down, take it easy, reduce stress. So, you know, you can take that as advice to rest, to reduce your stress. I'm taking it as a message that you're going to have whatever's coming towards you at Christmas, this communication from this person, it's going to cause you to relax about this situation. It's going to cause you to stop overthinking. Again, you know, there's this energy over here where you need to stop letting other people's opinions get you down, and get into your head and cause, you know, I don't think that's a thing, but I was hearing fear worms, which I don't know why I'm hearing that, but it's like when somebody, I don't know, I've never heard that expression before. I don't even think it exists. But it's like someone plants a little seed of doubt in your head, and then it just kind of takes off, you know? So there's an energy of, again, perseverance, keeping your desires to yourself right now, and trying to relax. Easier said than done, I know. You know, I feel possibly too that whatever this was, this breakup, happened to cause a rebalancing of energy to bring you more into alignment. That soft life, slow down, take it easy, reduce stress, also reminds me of the Four of Swords with the breakup. So it feels like, you know, this breakup had to happen, but let's keep going. What's coming in by Christmas? Oh my. So it's really interesting because I'm getting like, I'm kind of seeing what this is about here. So Very interesting, because I was talking about how this, with that Perseverance card, it's like Nine of Wands energy. It's the final push. So I feel like this has been someone or something you've been manifesting for years. With this years card, it says a long period, at least a year. So whoever this was, you've known them for at least a year, or you broke up and parted ways at least a year ago. Take it as it resonates. What I was hearing, there are these two cards right here that came out together, and for some reason I feel like this is about you over here, not so much about what's coming, because I keep hearing advice for you leading up to Christmas rather than, like, I can see what's coming at Christmas, but there's a lot of advice coming through. So I feel that, you know, there is a need to detach from external influences and things outside of your control, which is the energy of releasing control, surrendering, Empress energy, you know? And I feel possibly that there needed to be a break in this situation, this connection, especially with the divine love connection and the yin and yang coming out. I feel like you and this person, you know, maybe triggered each other. Maybe you struggled with being codependent on this connection. It could have been that a lot of the times with divine connections with counterparts, the feminine has to detach. I do not make the rules. And I talked about it in a reading the other day. I am someone who thought I didn't have to follow the rules, and I was very wrong. But at some point, the feminine has to detach and step into her power, their power, and understand their worth, find their self-confidence. You know, counterparts, it truly isn't about union. It's about the path to yourself, to your highest self, finding inner union within, growing, evolving, completely changing, awakening, and then coming back together. So I do feel like at some point, you know, you needed to detach from this in order to know your worth. We have, you are perfect, be proud of who you are enough, don't forget that. And you need to know that about yourself before, how can I put this? You can have someone tell you over and over again, you're great, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're perfect. But if you don't believe that for yourself, it's really hard to believe that person who's telling you. I'm not saying you didn't believe whoever was telling you that. And you're also a reflection. How you feel about yourself, the energy that you allow into your life is a reflection of what will be attracted into your life. I don't even feel like I'm making sense right now. And what we're seeing is somebody communicating with you. You have two cards about communication here, about how they think you're, you know, nothing compares to you and that you're amazing. And again, in order for, let's just say we're talking about counterparts, in order for the masculine, the runner, to truly appreciate and know and value the worth of the feminine has to know that first. It's a lesson the feminine goes through. Does that make sense? So anyway, I'm seeing things like know your worth. If this person, you know, comes in with not in a good energy, know your worth, stay detached, you know, surrender control. Don't let people get into your head about this. Trust your own intuition over everything else. I can't remember if I mentioned in this reading or if it was another one, but one of the parts of the journey of the divine feminine is to trust their own intuition and let go of that fear and ego that the twin flame journey isn't real and that I'm just delusional, and that's a blockage. If you if you're feeling that way, that's a blockage that you need to work through. I don't know why I'm hearing any of this, but I'm hearing like someone is not going to come down from like the universe, the stars, and hand you like physical validation that it's real. That's a part of the journey that you have to surrender to. Anyway, so we have years. So you could have been, especially counterparts. They come together and then they separate quite quickly and sometimes stay apart for years, while all this work on self is going on. Look, we have alluring, enticing, irresistible, enchanting, you. And I was just saying, you have to, in order to attract that in, you need to believe that about yourself. Does that make sense? I don't feel like I'm making any sense right now, but whatever. So that's what we're seeing, my friend. And what's really interesting is we have on the bottom, we have courage. So someone, you having the courage to trust your intuition, someone having the courage to communicate with you and tell you that they think you're amazing. And we have strong, secure, unwavering. So we do have like divine feminine, divine masculine energy within this reading, because alluring is the enchanting and irresistible is Empress energy. And then this little person right here is Emperor energy. So it does feel like someone's seeing the light here and wanting to come towards you. Look, we have spend time together, undivided attention. And in that image, words of affirmation, we saw that person, attention on the feminine. You are amazing. Anyway, I'm just going to get a few more because I can't help myself. We have the one, meant to be true love. Another image of, another image of what looks to be a masculine approaching a feminine. Just saying. We have this week within days. What the heck? I want to see what that's about. I want to see what that's about. Very interesting. On the tarot deck, we have death on the bottom. Death and rebirth. This is interesting. Oh, look, a mistletoe. That's 10 of Cups energy. Mistletoe. Mistletoe, 10 of Cups. This is really interesting because I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing for some of you. I feel like by Christmas, you're going to have a rebirth with this person. Roses could be symbolic. I'm wondering, though, if this person reaches out to you, like, soon, for some of you. I'm picking up on an energy of someone suddenly reaching out to you, but then taking their time reconnecting with you. Because we kind of have like this energy of there could have been a sudden ending between you, and this person could have taken a long time to come back. The Knight of Canes is the Knight of Pentacles. And slowest moving knight in the deck, you can see it. This person is dragging a sled. They're not even on a horse. Usually the Knight of Pentacles is on a walking horse, or they are walking the horse. So anyway, it could have been that there was a very sudden ending here. sudden tower moment, and this person is taking their slow, sweet time coming back. We have that year card down there, very much pentacle energy. But with this card right here, this is throwing me because we have this week within days. You could hear from this person suddenly, tower moment, but it could take a while to come back into union because we have the 10 of Cups here and the Knight of Canes, and it's just like, and the mistletoe, which I love because you had the mistletoe. So it feels like you, for some of you, I feel like you may hear from this person this week, but then it may be closer to Christmas by the time you have quality time together is what I'm hearing. But anyway, that's the energy on the bottom of the deck. But I just want to get one card about this days because I would just like some confirmation. So we have, I need to get the book for this. We have the Fool here. So a new beginning. So we will get into tarot, but before we begin, I really want to ask what that card is about, Spirit. Show me what that card is about. What's happening this week? What's happening this week? We have so like I said, this person may pop back in very suddenly within a few days this week. And like I said, slow moving energy towards Christmas. The other thing I'm hearing is this week, there's some kind of transformation happening, and I feel like it's within your person's energy. There was a lot of energy here about you shifting your mindset. So it could be that you need to release that mindset that I was talking about, letting other people affect this connection. Trusting your intuition. We have the High Priestess here. So there's something here about a transformation when it comes to your intuition this week. And the other thing I'm hearing is it could be that, you know, if you're someone who is not aligning with that message, then there's something about your person going through a transformation this week and tapping into their intuition about this connection and having, again, a transformation. We do have Wheel of Fortune here too. So this week, something is shifting in this connection, whether you can see it or not. All right. So let's ask what's coming in by Christmas. I kind of want to put death back in. So we'll ask, what is coming towards you in love by Christmas? What can you expect by Christmas? That's too many. So we have, very interesting, we have the Child, a new beginning, you know, a leap of faith, a fresh start. We have the Five of Good Cheer, which is regret, sadness, and then we have the Two of Cups. And I feel that you and this person may be, I'm hearing a lot of things with this. I feel that by Christmas, you and this person will be having a conversation about a fresh start and about releasing the past, which means, you know, the Five of Cups, I'm seeing it with the energy that's surrounding it. I'm kind of getting the reversal, which is about healing past wounds, forgiveness. And we see the Two of Cups still sitting here. So it does feel like there is a fresh start here with the Fool, the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups here by Christmas. Look, a fresh start, a new beginning, Ace of Cups on the bottom. But again, for some of you, it may be that you hear from this person before Christmas. You could even be talking to them right now, wondering like, I don't think this is going anywhere. You could be, you know, talking to this person and telling your friends, like, this person is, you know, I don't know what's up with them. They're sending me mixed signals. It feels like it all becomes clearer closer to Christmas. I actually have to look at this for a minute. So gifts are pentacles, which means the knight I saw earlier is actually the Knight of Swords with the Tower. So this week there is, you know, something, there's a huge shift in this connection. Knight of Swords, you could spontaneously hear from this person. So let's look at this person's energy right now. Let's have a look at this person. We do have the Magician here and the Ace of Good Cheer. And can I just mention something? I have to mention it. If you are a counterpart who's been on this journey for a while, I'm getting divine love connection, right? And the fact that I've seen the High Priestess and the Magician, those are, I don't know how to explain it, but those are, you know, also symbolic of the divine feminine, divine masculine, but in their empowered energy is what I'm hearing. Anyway, I had to mention it. So let's look at this person's energy right now. Why are so many cards coming out? So we have the Nine of Swords on the bottom, and how interesting. You guys are going to think this is freaking magic like I do. Because I'm asking your person's energy. And we have this card sitting here this week within days, and I confirmed what that meant. And look at what's coming out for their energy. The 3 cards that I spoke about for this week. So this week, they're entering this energy where they're, you know, tapping into their intuition. There's a huge shift happening here, a shift for the better, you know, Wheel of Fortune and death. So there's a transformation happening with your person this week. That's amazing. Now there's one more card coming out. So let's have a look at it. I feel like your person is overcoming obstacles as well because there's a lot of mountains in this imagery. So they're overcoming obstacles, leaving obstacles in the past, leaving past versions of themselves. We have the 3 of Gifts. So they're wanting to, like, this is about wanting to work together, wanting to cooperate, wanting to get on the same page. And this is their energy right now. So for some of you, 3 of Gifts, 3 of Pentacles, this person may reach out soon. But, you know, the 3 of Pentacles is more of an energy of let's talk, or let's see if we can cooperate. Let's see if we can be around each other. So it feels small. And we have the 9 of Swords on the bottom. And we have the Star. So healing, keeping, like, this person still has hope for this. They haven't let you go. 9 of Canes is anxiety, though. So it feels like this person feels, you know, they could be feeling anxious about what to say to you. If you look at this image, there is written words here that have been ripped up. So it's like this person has tried to figure out what to say to you before and has, like, ripped it up, deleted it, wrote the message, then didn't hit send, you know, deleted it. Wrote it all out, backspace. Very interesting. So it's like this person is trying to figure out what to say to you. We have 5 of Candles on the top. Interesting. So let's see how they're feeling about you. So 7 of Good Cheer for how they're feeling about you. They're looking at their options, and I'm not saying that to hurt you. I'm not saying they're looking at you and then they're looking at 5 other people. That is not what I'm saying. This is someone who is looking at the possibilities in their life. They're looking at the paths they can take, the possibility of what their future holds, and they're feeling, that you are that future. We've got the King of Cups here. So this is someone who's kind of, trying to gain clarity on the deep feelings that they have for you. Now, the Seven of Cups can also be an energy of longing, of daydreaming, visualizing. So this person could be, feeling very connected to you through dreams. The King of Good Cheer, this is someone who does have love for you. For some of you, your person could have struggled with drinking. For some of you, this person could have numbed their emotions about you or their confusion with alcohol or with substances, but that's not going to be for all of you. I'm going to get another one. This person could have made you feel like you were an option, is what I'm hearing with the Seven of Cups. Like maybe they prioritized other things over you, and maybe you internalized that and thought that it had something to do with your worth as a person. It did not. It had to do with them. So we have the lightning tree, and it's so interesting because I was hearing in this energy, I was hearing specifically foundational shift in the way when I was talking about the shift, I was hearing a foundational shift, and that's the Tower. So for how they're feeling about you, the Tower is, there could have been a rough ending between the two of you. No, that's not it. There could have been a rough ending between the two of you. There could have been. But there is something in your person's energy that's very impulsive right now. They're feeling like it's time to come towards you quite suddenly. The Tower, is surprising. It comes out of nowhere. It's shocking. It doesn't always have to be destruction, but they are feeling like it's time to come towards you. And for some of you, like I said, they could spontaneously reach out this week wanting to reconnect. But I'm feeling the words of affirmation, the conversation, the opening up, the having that healing discussion about the past comes at Christmas. I was feeling called to get one more for how they feel about you. It stopped recording as the card flew out. We have the Six of Candles, success. So listen, there is an energy here that this person has a fear of rejection coming towards you. That's why we were seeing that Nine of Swords, but there's something else here. This person feels like they took you for granted, that they didn't give to this enough, that they possibly neglected you in some way. This person feels unhappy with how this situation has turned out. You could be getting, if you're a divine feminine who's glowing up, you could be getting a lot of attention right now. So let's see their intentions. Six of Canes, to reconnect, to move into calmer waters. There's a very strong energy here of leaving something toxic behind. Whatever that is, however that's resonating to your story. I'm not going to dive into it, I don't think, because I've already talked your butt off. But Six of Canes is like transition. So this person intends to transition from a lower vibrational energy and reconnect with you. There is this energy of them leaving toxic things in the past, whether that's attachments to people, people's opinions, addictions, behaviors, a karmic, they intend to leave that in the past to transition away from that energy. For some of you, I was hearing it could be, and I'm only hearing it for this part of the reading, so it wasn't coming through strongly, but this could be someone who's, if you're a counterpart, I could see how Possibly one of you could have been married, but that's just coming through right now. So let's see what action they're going to take. The Four of freaking Wands. Union. The Chariot coming towards you, forced union, reunion. That is so interesting. The Chariot just fell off and we have Temperance, which is reconciliation. You guys, that I have chills, and the fact that I saw the High Priestess and the Magician, you could be, you know, a counterpart that's been on this journey for a while or learning lessons for, you know, at least a year. Anyway, their actions to come towards you for union, for celebration, coming towards you around Christmas. I'm not going to lie. I have to tell you guys something. I did a reading yesterday, and I was channeling a divine masculine who was feeling like, I feel like they were on the verge of a breakthrough. They were like hitting their limit. I tried to record it once and their ego completely took over, like their fear and their ego, and I ended up deleting it. So then I redid it. I cleansed the energy. I said to Spirit, if that energy wants to come through again, I will do the reading. Filmed it again. Didn't work. It was like 6 parts. Didn't work. And one of the energies that was coming through, it gets worse. After it didn't work, I left my house, went to an appointment, and it was still eating away at me, this reading. I was like, I still felt called to do this reading. So I came home after like 4 hours, went to film the reading. Same energy came through. Same energy of that person. And I think it's this person. But anyway, 6 parts again. Went to stitch it all together. No sound. I was like, are you kidding me? So clearly somebody didn't want that message getting out. But my point is one of the overarching themes of that reading was that this person was visualizing Christmas with you. And I think it's really interesting. I feel the energy that was coming through in that reading was it was someone who was kind of waiting to see if you were going to make the first move. They were already like envisioning Christmas with you, planning to come in by Christmas. There was something about an ultimatum as well with themselves. So, you know how, I don't know what to use as an example, but do you know how when we set ultimatums with ourselves, or even like the one that's coming through is like in TV shows when like 2 best friends of the opposite sex, you know, say, if we're not married by the time we're 40, we'll have children together or something like that, you know? And the energy that was coming through was, if this person doesn't reach out to me by this date, then I'm going to reach out because I want to have, like, I want to be with them at Christmas. Anyway, I just think it's interesting that this is coming through because whoever this is, you know, there's clearly a plan to be together at Christmas. But so their actions, and again, if you were a counterpart, these actions, this is reconciliation energy. So their actions are to come towards you, perhaps like on Christmas, I don't know. Wanting to celebrate with you, wanting union with you, stability with you, which we saw in that deck, stability coming through, someone having the courage to come towards you with stability. The Chariot, if this person made you feel like an option, another energy that was coming through in that reading yesterday, if they made you feel like an option, you know, this is someone, the Chariot, this is someone who wants to be more active in this connection. And Temperance energy. So this is someone who wants to be patient about this. And I'm seeing something about the 2 of you coming into alignment here in divine timing. Anyway, that is interesting. So what advice do you need about this? We have the Emperor. What the heck? And the Sun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is definitely part of that collective that I was channeling yesterday. And now I have to tell you, the songs I was hearing because, again, I filmed that reading 3 times. So the songs that were coming through, one of them was I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore, which is like a song from the 90s. I don't even know why it was coming through. And then I have to tell you something. That was the song that was coming through from my guides. I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore. There was a line, I've forgotten what I started fighting for, but I was hearing, I've forgotten what I started running for. And then the other song was, sorry, that was the song that was coming through when I was meditating. And then when I went to start I think it was the second reading, the first reading, I don't even know anymore. When I went to start the reading and I hit record and I filmed through TikTok, a song started playing through my Spotify. I hadn't been listening to Spotify. And it was How Will I Know If He's Thinking of Me by Whitney Houston. And so there's this energy of, it's funny because that's kind of, it was an energy of doubt. Like, how do I know this person's actually thinking of me when I can't see it in the 3D? So the reading had started off, is this person thinking about me? And I pulled yes or no cards and we got a big fat yes. I should just grab those freaking cards to show you what they were. So then when the reading didn't work the second time and I left my house, I was in the car with my son and we were listening to the radio and the song, and I was getting him to put on music and that song started playing, I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore. I'm like, why is that playing? It was on the radio or something. That's why I came home to refilm the reading. And then the other song that I was hearing was If I Could Turn Back Time by Cher. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back all the things that hurt you, or whatever the lyrics are. I don't even know. Anyway, I have to mention those because I knew it was going to come up today. I had done another reading and that energy didn't come through. I feel like it's this person. But anyway, we have, for what you need to know about this person, do you want confirmation that this is your counterpart? Because I feel, first of all, no one can give you that validation. Like I said, nobody's going to appear out of nowhere with a shiny ticket that says, yes, you are a chosen one. You are a counterpart. That validation or that knowing comes from within. You know if you are or not. But you have 2 cards about divine masculine energy here, and we have the Emperor and we have the Sun. And as soon as I flipped that around and saw the Sun, I heard that song, I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore. And we have someone stepping into their power, the Emperor. Anyway, I have chills right now. I can't even. So this person is getting into their divine masculine energy. And again, in a few days, huge shift with this person. And, you know, we also have the Sun card here. So there is the potential of of fulfillment here. This is the Yes card, you know, it's the happiest card in the deck. And there's that energy of fear about coming towards you. So this person still has a bit of fear. Show me, I want to look at near future energy, which is like, I always say tomorrow for the next 4 weeks. Let's look at from tomorrow for the next 4 weeks, energy between you. We have the 4 of Canes. So this is very interesting because it is the energy of 4 of Swords. So rest, reflection. So for some of you, you're not going to be hearing from this person for the next month. That's, you know, this could come in closer to Christmas. But there's also an energy here of you and this person exchanging energy in a small way while continuing to hold back, which is what I was hearing in the very beginning. Because we also have 6 of Gifts. So this could be you and this person exchanging energy in some way while holding back and being withdrawn. So it's not, you know, there's like a wall there is what I'm hearing. But yeah, take it as it resonates. And let's look at the energy closer to Christmas. Beautiful. So we have the Nine of Cups here. Nine of Cups, you know, wish fulfillment, happiness. I know she's sitting there alone. That it's a weird Nine of Cups card because usually, I mean, I guess she's happy. She's alone, but she's happy. But anyway, Nine of Cups is hope returning. It's like the minor arcana version of the star. Anyway, wish fulfillment. And then we have someone making a move here. We have someone coming out of stagnant energy wanting to invest in this connection. No, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. That's a romantic offer. That's a romantic offer. That's someone following their intuition. That's someone wanting to rekindle things, wanting to invest in this. Seven of Pentacles, coming out of stagnation. So let's see the future potential of this connection. The Sun. Well, there you go. That's beautiful, my friends. That is beautiful. So I think I kind of want to get some messages from this person because it's very counterpart-ish. So I'm just going to get a few messages from this person. So I am seeing the third party card. As I was saying it. When I saw that third party card, I immediately thought of other people's opinions. And look, there is another energy interfering in your connection. So it could have been a karmic. It could have been bad advice from friends, which is what I was talking about. It could be, I've specifically talked about your energy with people not understanding this connection. So those friends could have been on your side. We have power couple, which I saw the Magician and the Empress, which is, I don't know how to explain it, but the Emperor and the Empress can, you know, that is divine feminine, divine masculine energy. But then the Magician and the High Priestess are the divine feminine and the divine masculine, or the Emperor and the Empress living their purpose or their mission. Anyway, so we do have power couple here. An indestructible force that many wish they could be, liked by few, envied by most. And that doesn't have to be like your personality. I'm talking about how, again, I talked about the opinions of twin flames out there. And there's a lot of hate towards the twin flame journey from people who don't understand it, who thought they were on it and really weren't on it, who thought they were on it but didn't want to go through with it. So then they just deemed it a bunch of BS. We have love offer. I want to offer you the world, and I promise you will have the best version of me. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, offer of love. We have speak up. Think about your person's energy, feeling the need to speak to you suddenly or having this strong urge to come in. I am not letting you go, and you will hear from me very soon. Don't give up on me. Daydreaming. Told you, Seven of Cups. Daydreaming, you're always on my mind, even when I try and forget you. Told you. Oh, and we had I should have just taken it, but we have the advice interfering with this connection. Are you kidding me? Communication, expect a message soon. They want to express how much they truly miss you. And transformation, I am making conscious choices to transform into my higher self to be with you. The transformation card, them, this week. Anyway, their current energy, transformation. At least now I know I can release that reading because I was not going to try and do it again today. We have extroverted, moving towards you with confidence, ready to show you how much they love you. Are you kidding me? We have expression. I want the whole world to know you are mine and only mine. That's interesting because remember we had the Six of Wands. That's public, public knowledge or wanting to be, it's like public commitment. Anyway. Over it. They know you are over the games and you will no longer accept less than you deserve. And reunion. The force of love, the force of reunion is unstoppable. Together we are one. Interesting. Well, my friends, that was your reading. I was not expecting that, but there you go. I seriously was not expecting that. I don't think that you're going to be, I feel like you're going to hear from this person very suddenly, but that's just what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to leave it here, my friends. I am sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.